I heard their laughter through the floorboards. The same voices that whispered sweet lies into my ears, now celebrating above my grave. They think I'm dead. They think it's over. But I'm still here. I see them. I feel them. And I'm not done watching. I remember the cold of the soil first. Damp, thick, pressing against my mouth as I screamed. But no sound escaped. My lungs filled with panic before they filled with dirt. My arms thrashed, but the coffin walls were too tight. They didn't even give me a real one, just a wooden crate hammered shut in the dead of night. My family, they were calm when they did it. That's what cuts the deepest. Not rage, not desperation, just calm, like taking out the trash. They had practiced a lie. A car crash. Instant death. No one asked questions. No one came looking. I was their burden, their broken piece. I wasn't right, they always said, ever since I started seeing things, hearing things I shouldn't. They called it madness. But I know now it was a gift. It happened on the second night, underground. I'd stopped screaming by then. My nails were bloodied from clawing the wood. My breath was shallow. Time was melting. Then I felt it. A presence. It slid through the earth like it had always belonged there. No eyes. No voice. Just a pressure. Like it curled around me, listening to the fading thump of my heart. I couldn't see it, but I felt it crawling over my skin, into my mouth, into my eyes. I should have been terrified. Instead, I understood. It wasn't there to kill me. It was waking me up. Something changed after that. My pulse stopped, but my mind didn't. My skin cooled, but I could feel every movement above me. The worms stopped crawling through me. The rot reversed. My body didn't decay. I wasn't alive. I wasn't dead. I was becoming something else. And when they walked over floorboards, right above where they buried me, I knew they had created a monster by trying to silence a soul. Whatever lived beneath the soil had given me a second chance, but not for redemption. For revenge, the house hasn't changed. Same cracked tiles, same flickering hallway light, same scent of pine and dust. But it feels different now, because I see it from underneath, from the hidden place where they buried me, from where the old would breathe with their footsteps and their secrets. It started as faint impressions, vibrations through the ground, muffled voices bleeding through the beams above me. I memorized every creak of the stairs, every tap of a heel, but soon it became more. I could see through the gaps in the wood. At first, only shadows, then shapes, then faces. And I saw them. My sister wears my clothes now, walks through my room like she owns the memories. She dances in the mirror I once cried in. Her laughter is sharp, like she's glad I'm gone. But sometimes she pauses. She stares into corners. She locks the closet door, even though no one uses it, because deep down, she feels me watching. My father drinks more than ever. He avoids my bedroom entirely. He plays the piano some nights, as if trying to drown out the silence. But there's a tremble in his fingers. He knows that song used to be my favorite. He knows I'm listening. And my mother, oh, she tries the hardest to pretend. She hums while she cleans. She talks to herself in empty rooms, but her eyes are always flicking toward the floor. She's the only one who saw me twitch when they buried me. She's the one who whispered, "It'll be quick," before covering my face with dirt. I remember that. They all feel the shift in the house, but none of them will say it out loud. That's how fear works. It grows in silence, and I feed on it. Sometimes I let them hear things. A knock beneath the floor, a whisper in the vents, the sound of breathing where there should be none. I do it slowly, no sudden terror. Just paranoia. Just the kind that scratches at their sanity. Because I'm not here to haunt. I'm here to watch. To let them know I never really left. And when the time comes, they'll wish they never stood above my grave. It started with the walls. They breathe now, in and out, slow, groaning movements like lungs inhaling dust and time. The windows sweat, even when it's cold outside. The wallpaper peels back like skin. This house isn't just old, it's alive, and it's listening to me. I don't know what I am anymore. I don't eat. I don't sleep. I don't feel pain. But I feel everything else, regret, hatred, memories that should have died with me. I feel the way the wood bends beneath their feet, the way the foundation cracks when they argue. Every emotion they spill into the walls feeds something inside me. Or maybe I'm feeding it. There's a room now that no one enters. The guest room. They call it cold. Say it smells wrong, like wet metal. But it wasn't always like that. That's where I was kept before the burial. Tied up, drugged, forgotten. The walls remember, and they're starting to speak. My sister's mirror shows things that aren't there. Once, she screamed and covered it with a sheet. She thought she saw my face behind hers. She didn't. I don't have a face anymore. Whatever that was, it was worse. My father tripped going down the stairs last week. Said the railing twisted in his grip. It did. I shifted it myself. Not enough to kill him. Just enough to bruise his ribs. To remind him he's not in control. My mother, she prays now. But not to God. I hear the words she mutters in the dark. The same ones I whispered before I died. She's terrified, not just what I become, but of what she might become too. Because this house is becoming me. Or I'm becoming the house. I'm no longer just underneath. I'm in the walls, in the ceilings, in the water that runs through the pipes. And every night, I get closer to the surface. The door to the basement groans when no one touches it. The attic light turns on by itself. Their footsteps get slower, heavier. They sleep less. They speak less. Because they know I'm not waiting anymore. I'm rising. And when I come back, none of them will have faces to wear.